Welcome to another episode of You Know.
Ball, baby!
You gotta hit that harder.
I wanted to, but I didn't want to boom the mic. I'll do it more. Ball, baby!
Damn.
My bad.
We bring the boom.
The Jimmy Fallon. Boom!
Yep.
Boom!
Bring the boom. Yep. That's how you.
Oh, I thought you were doing it to me. I was like, bro, I'm just showing an example.
No. That's what Jimmy Fallon was doing.
Bro, that was a funny video.
Wait. Brought to you by the Run the Play Network. Yeah, we're bringing the boom today, boys, with the Eastern Conference All-Star predictions.
Yes, sir.
How you feel, Phil?
Honestly, I'm excited about this. I want to see what you got, man. Because you
Yeah.
were talking about something, and it made me a little curious.
I mean, bro, this is a tough-ass list. Like, if I want y'all at home right now to think about if you had to narrow down 6 guards in the East, who you would pick. Because that's pretty much like what we're doing. If you want to throw another wing in there, then it's 5 guards.
Yeah.
You know, and the Eastern Conference guards are kind of crazy right now. So I feel like we should start at the starters. I feel like it's a little bit more predictable than the bench. Let's just do it.
All right.
Where do you want to start?
I am going to go for my first backcourt option.
All right, let's go.
First backcourt, I think this is going to be obvious. I got Trae Young here.
I don't have him as my first backcourt option. My first starter is LaMelo Ball.
Okay. I have LaMelo Ball as my second backcourt option.
I have my second backcourt option as Donovan Mitchell.
Mm.
You know, I feel like you got to have a Cavs starting, bro.
I was thinking about that.
They're undefeated. They'll probably be undefeated by All-Star break.
I have 2 Cavs on my list.
I got 3.
I was low-key thinking about it, but I'm like, I kind of want to put the other guy on it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I just think LaMelo Ball is obviously having a special season right now.
He really is.
I have 28 and 6 written down. I don't know why I only have 2 stats written down for him. Mm-hmm. But he's averaging 29, 5, and 6 right now. He's just hooping, bro. Like, scumbag basketball's back. That's what Twitter's saying.
Bro, that shot he had to tie the game was insane.
Bro, if I'm a coach, I'm pulling him after that.
But the fact that he made that.
It's crazy. Yeah.
Holy crap.
He's insane, bro. He definitely should be starting the All-Star. Low-key, I wanted to put him on my MVP ballot as well, but they're just not doing enough. But, yeah, I think LaMelo's got to start this year, bro. I'm glad we both have that. Why Donovan Mitchell over
Trae Young?
Yeah. Or Trae Young over Donovan Mitchell?
The only reason why I had Trae Young as a starter is only because Brody, his stats are a little better. I know that they're winning, but I feel like stats-wise, and since this is a fan thing too, they're going to want to put Trae Young there.
I think stats-wise, sure, he's better, but usage-wise, he's getting a lot more touches.
That is true.
Obviously, he's going to be better.
Yeah.
So that's why I got Donovan Mitchell, because his usage is down, but he's been hooping this year, bro. It's like they figured out how to work this team out so well. Mm-hmm. And again, they still don't have Max Strus. And low-key, I feel like they can make another move to add another piece of the bench.
I want them to get Cameron Johnson.
That would be nice.
I want them to get Cameron Johnson.
That would be really nice.
Don't get no centers. Don't get no guards. Get forwards. Dorian Finney-Smith, maybe him too. Like, just talk to teams. Even Jeremy Grant. Something like that. Yeah. Get a forward. Don't no guards, no nothing, unless that guard can guard a shooting guard and a small forward.
I just don't know what they got to give up. But it better not be like they better not make a move and gut the team, which I don't think they're gonna do.
Just don't touch the 4 guys: Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell, Evan.
Don't touch LeVert either, bro.
Don't touch. Whoa.
I wouldn't get like if you're getting rid of LeVert for a Cam Johnson, it's such a lateral move.
Yeah.
Like you got to make a move to upgrade your dudes.
You know what? You got to do something smaller. Maybe talk about Cody Martin, one of the Martin brothers. Maybe talk about that.
That'd be nice. I think a Cam Johnson would be perfect. I just don't know what it is. I wouldn't want them to do what the Knicks did and blow it. I mean, throw like 5 first-round picks. But if they throw a first there and maybe a younger dude, but like Ty Jerome has been really balling this year too.
He really has. That shook me.
Yeah, you got to give him his credit, bro. Virginia
He's from the Warriors, right?
He played on the Thunder. I think he played on the Warriors. Mm-hmm. But I remember him. He was on that March Madness run. You remember that? They were special. They lost to Christian Braun. Who else was on that team? Who was the dude with like the orange hair?
The orange hair?
Yeah.
On which team?
Virginia.
Virginia? Are you talking about? Nah, it wasn't Jeremy.
You know what's crazy? I was just talking about that Texas Tech team that made the championship too.
You talking about the one with DeAndre Hunter?
Yeah.
That team was crazy.
Virginia 2019 basketball. Who else?
I'm trying to think of who.
I think Chuma Okeke was on this team.
On the Virginia team? I thought Chuma was from Auburn.
Oh, he was from Auburn.
Yeah.
Oh, Mamadi Di Akite. And it's not Christian Braun, bro. I'm a dumbass. It's Kyle Guy.
Kyle Guy.
Kyle Guy.
Oh my gosh, that's a name.
I didn't know Jay Huff was on this team.
Bro, Sacramento Kings legend.
Kyle Guy was cold. I can't believe I just completely mixed up Kyle Guy and Christian
Wait,
Braun.
did you think he was Christian Braun?
I did think it was Christian Braun.
I was like, wait, Christian Braun played for Virginia? I thought it was Kansas.
He was Kansas, bro. Yeah, that's
wait.
on me. That was like 5 years ago, bro. Isn't that kind of crazy?
Bro, Kyle Guy, man. He had the weirdest NBA career. He came in, he made a game winner, made a couple shots, and he retired.
Yeah, cold.
He was like, I'm done.
That's enough basketball for me. But back to the All-Stars. Another lockout forward, Jason Tatum, I think has to be there. I think Giannis has to be there.
Yep.
My last guy, Paolo.
I don't have Paolo on my list because he's injured.
I understand it. Who'd you put?
I actually put Karl Anthony Towns in my front court.
Bro, Karl Anthony Towns was a dude I didn't want to put on this at all. He has to because I think the forwards are weak.
Yeah.
But he's just – I feel like offensively he's been amazing, bro. Mm-hmm. And it's the All-Star game. But defensively, bro –
that 90%, man.
He's been a problem, bro, defensively. He's low-key, I feel like the problem with the Knicks. Mm-hmm. Like, I think you gave up so much for him, bro. Like, when Mitchell Robinson gets back, I think this team will be a lot better.
You feel like they'll move Cat to the 4?
I don't think so, but I think you could have minutes where now it's like, okay, now we feel more comfortable in the paint. Mm-hmm. Like, bro, teams could literally walk down Cat every play. That's literally all. Bro, I watched the Pacer game, bro. They got Cat in every action. They just screened.
Oh, they switched everything?
They didn't switch everything, but they were trying to.
Oh.
Like, they were just trying to get Cat to guard Tyrese or Benedict Mathurin. And it's just like, it just kills the team, bro. But I guess, like, that's me overthinking it. He's going to be an all-star this year. He's averaging 23 and 13. Mm-hmm. It might be more, honestly, since last time I took the stats. But, yeah, shout out the Knicks, I guess. Before we go into our reserves, let's hear a sponsor from Boom Fantasy. We want to give a huge shout out to Boom Fantasy for sponsoring this episode. Boom Fantasy is a betting app like something you have never seen before. Their pick and spin feature allows you to cash out up to 500 times your money on a 2-leg parlay. If that's not your style, they have a traditional pick 'em as well. You can play with different stat odds and different payout odds that'll shift accordingly. Sign up with Boom with the link in the description or use code RTP when signing up for a risk-free $250 bet. Simple, fun, daily fantasy sports. Gamble responsibly. All right, Phil. We're looking at the bench now.
All right.
This is where it got a little tough, okay? And I'll just kick it off because it feels a little weird to have this guy here. Mm-hmm. But it's not my first bench player, but it's just kind of the first dude I want to talk about. I have Damian Lillard on my bench.
I have him on my bench too.
Really?
I didn't want to, but I feel like he kind of has to be there.
Yeah.
Like he's been playing really well, even though the Bucks have been really bad.
And he's a big name. They're gonna vote him in.
That too. I wanted to give a shout out real quick to Donovan Mitchell. He's on my bench just to let people know. I have Cavs on here.
Okay.
I'm just letting you
You're
know.
Not a hater.
But yeah, the Dame thing. It's just so. Do you feel like there is a way for them not to make the All-Star team if they keep losing as bad to the All-Star game?
Dame, yes. Giannis is going to be an All-Star.
He better be an All-Star after all he's been doing.
Yeah. I mean, bro, that's the thing, though. There's so many guards in the East. Mm-hmm. And I'll talk about it when we get later down on my list just because I don't want to reveal the rest of my list.
Yeah.
But there's dudes like this guy's probably not on your list. But like Zach LaVine, for example.
I didn't have him on my list.
I don't have him on mine either. But, like, he could definitely elevate to all-star level.
Yeah.
And if the Bulls are good, then he should be an all-star over Dame.
Where are they right now? They're 8th place.
You know? So if they could get in that 5-6 seed, he probably should be an all-star.
Oh, 1,000%.
But it's just, like, if I have to knock off any of these guards, I'm probably knocking off Dame Lillard.
Yeah.
And I have 4 guards on my bench, so it's like he's hooping, but it's, like, it's tough.
Do you feel like there's a chance Kobe White can make the all-star team?
What is he averaging?
I think it's nothing too crazy, but if he were to improve, I think it was like 24.
It's 19.
19.
I don't think so, bro. Because there's just
24.
There's just other dudes. Mm-hmm. Like my other guard is Darius Garland. I have him making my All-Star team. I just feel like maybe his stats don't back it up. He's averaging 19 and 6, but I think he's impacted a lot of these games so much, bro. Where he has to be an All-Star this year for me. He's just hoop, bro. Low key, I had Dame as a starter. and then I had Garland as a starter, and then I ended up rolling with LaMelo. But I just think Garland. Another thing about Dame is it's in San Francisco. That's where he's from. But yeah, I got Garland on this. I think Garland has to be on this, bro.
I'm about to say, honestly, that's not a bad take because I feel like Garland can definitely improve his stats either way. But I mean, if they're the first team in double digits, 11-0. Like if they keep this up and stay in like the top 3 range, no matter what, there's gonna be 3 Cavs on this list.
There should be 3 Cavs.
There's gonna be maybe even 4.
Maybe
even 4.
Maybe
I'm not
even
gonna
5.
lie. I would love
Cam Thomas,
bro. That would be wait.
No, Cam Johnson. Cam Johnson.
Okay, I was like Cam Thomas. Whoa, that'd be nuts. But honestly, I could see Jared Allen and Evan Mobley making it, and I could definitely see Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell making it. And for the people who are gonna say like Darius Garland has never like it doesn't fit, he's been an All-Star before.
Yeah.
He was picked by Kevin Durant. That was the funniest thing. Right? Remember they were arguing over that? I remember because it was LeBron and Kevin Durant. They were both picking. And I think it was because of was it Giannis and LeBron? Because I remember somebody picked Darius because they said it was either that because he said he was going to pass the ball. Because I think Giannis didn't want James Harden. I think that's what it was.
I remember the Harden thing. Where he was like, oh, he's not going to pass the ball or something like that.
I think.
Yeah.
I just remember because I know that somebody picked Darius Garland and it was a big deal. Not in the bad way, in the good way.
And that was the year that it was like Giannis and Harden for Embiid.
I think so.
For MVP, I mean.
I think that's what it was.
They were beefing with it. I could definitely see that. Let me talk about my next forwards, okay?
Got you.
Jaylen Brown, you have him on there?
Yes.
Okay, he's just having a good year. Cat is one of my other ones. And then my last forward is Evan Mobley, who's averaging 17 and 8, bro. But, like, low-key, I mean, defensive player of the year, now that Chet's down, it'll probably end up going to Wemby because he's leading the league in blocks.
Yeah.
But I think Evan Mobley's had such a bigger impact on the Cavs defense.
He really has.
Than what Wemby's been doing.
That block he had in the Nets game.
Bro, he has been, like...
Gosh.
And he's so versatile, too. I really like what I've seen from Evan Mobley this year. I think Evan Mobley legitimately is playing like a... All-star, maybe, bro. I was about to say like he might be like a top 3, top 4 like wing in the league. I mean in the East.
Okay.
Because defensively, offensively, bro, like he's not a problem. He's sitting in the corners now. Like I'm really liking what I'm seeing from Cleveland, bro.
Bro, I'm just glad that he's showing up all those people that were talking mess about him. Because this was when I was listening to fantasy leagues and stuff, like listening, like, should I get this guy? Should I get that guy? Everyone was trashing on Evan Mobley. And I'm like, he got hurt for like 6 weeks. It's not
That's
like.
how they all were, bro. And now look at them. They're hooping.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, Evan Mobley, I'm just trying to think of who besides Anthony Davis and Bam Adebayo, but I think he's up there with him defensively.
Bam has had a really underrated year too. I think offensively it's been definitely a problem. But I watched who did they play a week or two ago?
You talking about the Cavs or you talking about the Heat? I mean they played the Kings. They played the
Kings was yesterday, right? Or no?
Nah.
It might have been the Kings game.
I think didn't you and I both watch that game? Because remember Tyler Hero had that really good strip on.
Yeah, we did. I was talking about the Suns game, though.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Bam Adebayo came out of the game, and Kelly Ware came in the game, bro. And the Suns just started hooping. Like, it was over after that.
I'm sad about Superman, bro.
Yeah, he's got to lock in. But, yeah, that's my take on it.
No, I got you.
What's your different forward from mine?
Different forward.
Or what are your forwards looking like?
I think the only difference is I have Evan Mobley, Jaylen Brown, and I have Bam on this list, but he's a center. Okay. But also the last forward I have, Pascal Siakam.
Really?
I have Pascal Siakam on there. It's not his numbers aren't jumping out crazy, but it is technically the best on the team. And Tyrese, he's having a little rough start, but that's why I have Pascal over him. I think.
Bro, I
had to put Pascal on there.
I think putting 4 of those dudes, bro, because there's a lot of good guards in the NBA. Is all I'm trying to say. Like I think let me talk about my next guys, and then I'll talk to you about that.
I just have 2 guys after this, but we're chilling.
Yeah, what you got 2 guys after this?
I just have 2 guys left to say.
How many people are on your bench?
I believe I had 7 because
you might have to cut someone, bro. I think you got 8. Or am I tripping?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh yeah, my bad. Okay.
Who you
cutting? You know what? I'm cutting Siakam.
Okay, there you go. Because I was going to say, like, leaving one of these guards off for Siakam to me is kind of crazy.
My bad, bro. I counted wrong.
My next guard, I have Trae Young. Obviously, hooping. Feels weird that he's this low on the list. He might be over Damian Lillard this year, not going to lie. But I feel like he's been so up and down this year. Like, they were talking about him as an MVP first week of the season, and then he kind of disappeared after that, and then he's kind of bounced back. It's just weird. So I got Trae Young there.
Yeah. I mean, it's not – I mean, I already spoke my piece about Trae Young. Like, his stats are crazy, but then again – he's, like you said, he's getting most of the usage. He's getting the ball 24/7.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's going to put those stats up. But, I mean, I did say it was going to happen.
True.
I said that 30 and, 13?
Yeah. I think he's at 24 and 11, so you might be
dang it.
way off.
Trey.
But,
Come on,
good.
bro.
We like the effort. 24 and 12.
I don't want that participation trophy. I don't want that. But my last two guys I wanted to say, Jalen Brunson and Cade Cunningham.
Okay, Cade Cunningham is my last guy.
I had to put Cade Cunningham on this list, bro.
Cade Cunningham is my last guy.
He's going crazy.
So I didn't have Jalen Brunson on my list.
Oh, you didn't?
No. I just think, bro, New York is kind of a mess right now. And shout out Jalen Brunson, averaging 25 points per game, bro. But it's like, is he having a better season than LaMelo? No. Is he having a better season than Donovan Mitchell? No. Dame? Fuck no. Trae Young? Fuck no. Cade? You could argue it, but I just think Cade Cunningham is doing everything right now. And I think it's about that time we start showing him the respect that he deserves. And then Darius Garland, I think, also is impacting basketball a little bit more than what Jalen Brunson's done. But Jalen Brunson probably will be an all-star this year. He's just not on my list. And then another dude, Cam Thomas, bro. Cam Thomas, like, I wanted to put on this list too, but it's just not realistic for how stacked the East is.
I am annoyed because, come to think of it, like when you just said Cade's name, I was thinking the only media I've seen around Cade was that dunk that Jalen Green did on him. And
yeah,
I'm
bro,
like,
he had a game-winning block and a game winner like 3 days ago.
That's what I'm about
to say. It just wasn't posted.
That's why I'm a little annoyed that he isn't really getting that much coverage. Like, is Detroit still doing that bad?
No,
they're 4-7.
Yeah,
they're number 10.
Yeah, I just think it's just like the NBA obviously has a problem where they can't find the next star. I don't know why you wouldn't push Cade Cunningham because he's a lot better than a lot of dudes, bro. You know, like they pushed Halliburton last season. Cade Cunningham is a lot better of a basketball player than Tyrese Halliburton. I think he's a lot better of a basketball player than Jalen Brunson too. Might be a hot take, but I just think he impacts the game on so many different levels. I feel like
I just gotta see it. I gotta see like if the Detroit Pistons were be in that contention, like even in the playoffs, like in just a round of him playing in the playoffs, just to see if it's connected. Because Jalen Brunson, he showed me he's a really good player.
Elevator. For sure. That's true. You know, I'm talking off regular season, I guess.
Oh no,
playoffs though, yeah, you're right. And I guess a lot of these dudes like Dame, Trae Young, or is Dame had a good playoffs last year, even though they got bounced in the first round. But they're just playoff dudes. Donovan Mitchell. I think that is important. But, yeah, I mean, Cade, I just don't know if he'll ever get the opportunity because the Pistons are so bad. But if the Pistons ever have a good season, they better cover Cade Cunningham the way they cover Anthony Edwards.
They really need to, bro. Like, if anything, I'd want to see more content on Cade Cunningham than Anthony Edwards because the fact that he's going to be having a good – if like, figuratively having a good season with Detroit where they're in the playoff contention – that deserves media coverage, bro. When was the last time Detroit was like that good?
Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin. See
there you have it.
Blake Griffin, Detroit. And then before that, I think it was Isaiah Thomas.
And Andre Drummond.
That's what I was. Yeah, they're weak teams, bro, for sure.
Yeah.
But you guys, let us know at home what you guys think. Who'd we miss? You know, I feel like there's a lot of names we could bring up. But we definitely missed a couple players. So let us know. Comment down below. Go ahead, Phil.
Make sure to like, subscribe, and follow. Run the Play Network on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Twitter. Make sure to hit that bell as well, especially on YouTube. I'm your man, Phil. This is my man, Ant-Man over here. Goes by Anthony. We out, and let's bounce.